Alright, it's been 2 months since my last update, and just keeping a record of my tank so I can go back and look, see what changes. It's mainly for me, but hopefully some others will get some good stuff out of it, like, what kind of growth you can expect and that sort of thing. So I'm just going to go through the tank, give a little quick update on things. This Zoanthids is now over here, and I changed my flow drastically, which is why he's here instead of wedged between these rocks where he'd get blown around because I had a lot of flow on the bottom. I'll make another video about flow. I've definitely had not enough flow, and I've definitely had too much flow, and I've had issues with both, and knock on wood, fingers crossed. I think I've got it dialed in now, but I always think that and then realize I didn't. So we've got kind of the, hammers here. Got another one on the frag rack, right there, and the toxic, and then the ganies. So a lot of the movement is over here on this side of the tank, and it's awesome. I do like it. I mean, I definitely like my acros too, but when this guy opens up, it's early in the morning right now, but it gets huge, and it just looks awesome. So the acans, I kind of hide in crevices and try to be like in the shadows. This guy might be too much in the shadows, but mainly because I have pretty high par and I worry that they will get too much par and die. Too much light, that's what the par is, so I kind of try to hide them in the shadows and whatnot. This guy is turning out to be a really cool looking mushroom that's bouncing right now. Camera doesn't do justice, but there's some cool violet highlights in the middle and deep blues, and obviously the orange contrasts really well. Got the beach bum Monty down there. Hasn't done much. Probably eventually move him, give him more light. I think that's why. This, I believe that's a sunset or rainbow. I think it's a sunset Millipora. Loving life, doing well, growing good. This guy was getting way too much flow. You can kind of see there's some like damage from getting blasted with some flow from that guy. So I think he'll heal up and do well, but hasn't really done much with just trying to survive. I had this nice Millipora, Millipora, and pretty sure it's gonna die. I mean, it is pretty much dead. There's a little bit alive still. I need to move it and do some things, but don't think he's gonna make it. This is like a blue Cali tort in the back, getting bigger, growing, doing well. The Acropora up here is doing well, except for I have two that died. This was a strawberry shortcake. I had him over here, wasn't doing well, moved him over here, and then just eventually died. Could be a lot of reasons why. I even forgot the name of this little guy right here, but he's dead as well. I need to get those out of the tank here soon. Just not enough time. Don't like to put my hands in it too much. This guy's taken off, growing, doing really well. And one thing you might notice if you've seen my other tank updates is I have a lot more Polyp Extension on my Acropora. I'll make a video about Polyp Extension, but my suspicion as the biggest reason why is less flow. I had too much flow. This guy was dying, and I'm happy to see he's back. The Fox Flame didn't have yellow tips, actually had white tips, was like RTNing, and then reversed, and is now looking healthier than it's looked since I've got him, so pretty stoked about that. That's the Matte V Rainbow Envy, if it'll focus. One of my best, or most expensive Acroporas, even though he's tiny, but he's alive and well, so excited about that. I got, maybe I can get a shot over here, the Pink Floyd hiding in the back. I had Cherry Bomb right there, and it's dead. He was over here getting too much flow. By the time I moved him, it was already too far gone and dead, so don't give him too much flow, you'll kill him. Hopefully someone can learn from me. This guy is a Millipora, hasn't changed much, but wasn't doing good and looking a lot healthier now. It's my biggest coral, the Vivid Rainbow, that I've had for about March will be a year. So 11 months. Same with this guy, and he is doing really well. It's either the Dan Aykroyd or the Bill Murray, and then this one is the opposite. Dan Aykroyd or Bill Murray. This one never had polyp extension, but it does now because I lowered the flow. You can see the polyp extension on this guy is great. You can see it's kind of blown over from how much flow I had, but now I think it's balanced, just kind of grew that way. Great polyp extension, really. Probably, I mean, I think, yeah, my fastest growing Acropora. Got this Millipora right here that hasn't done much, but is alive and starting to get some color. It's just like some rainbow one. Got another Millie right here that's still alive, but not doing much. Acan hiding in the shadows there. I need to move him. He's not getting enough light, but eventually we'll do. I thought this was a war coral, and it's not. So I can't remember the name now. It's actually huge. You just can't see it because you'd have to look from the back. And then, yeah. So digitata there. These mushrooms are doing great. This guy's doing great. Loving life. Maybe the camera will pick it up. It gets like some orange highlights in the green, which is pretty cool. Purple chalice is still growing, doing great. That candy cane coral is getting too much flow, but it's starting to look cool and fill up. Zoanthids are doing good. I need to make sure this rock is away from that rock because they're going to jump onto that rock and take it over. But again, I just need a day to go into the tank and move things around. These guys are doing good. This whole rock is covered with Zoanthids now, the 3 different kinds I have. This one I got dying, and it's still dying, and I need to move it. It's what is it? Like Cherry Tree Monty. But yeah, and then you can see a big difference is the Walt Disney. The color is not completely back yet, but the Polyp Extension is night and day from 2 months ago. I mean, this guy's getting super hairy now and growing and getting color, and that was too much flow. This I think is like a Pikachu one or something. That's a big coral. I got him big, so but you can see there's a lot of new growth and a lot of polyp extension. So yeah, that's my tank, February 9th, 2021. Hopefully next update everything will be bigger, stronger, looking better, and no more deaths. That would be nice. Oh yeah, we got the Duncan. He's splitting, getting new heads and stuff. All right.